Okay, everyone. First nice day here in Vermont in May where I've had time on the weekends. I mean, there's been other nice days, but it just happened to hit it while it's nice on the weekend and I have some time. And today what I'm going to do is install a winch on my military M101A2 trailer. And this trailer, I made a video when I first got it. It is in mint condition. Got it all for 1,500 bucks. In Vermont. Guy happened to have a large stash of military vehicles. It's an older guy, and I happened to see it on eBay, so I picked it up with my truck, and I'm going to put a winch in it. So here's what I did so far. You see 4 holes I drilled right there. One there on the floor, another on the floor. I got a Champion winch for ATV from Tractor Supply for about 100 bucks. It was on sale, one of those flash sales. I think it was from 169 to 100. Ended up picking 2 of them up actually. Ordered the cover off Amazon. Then I have this piece of stainless steel here. I believe it's either 3/8 or 1/2 inch. I forget. I got it a while ago. And I drilled some holes in here to correspond with the holes in the trailer. Alright, and the reason why I got stainless, it's kind of expensive. It was like 300 bucks. I didn't want to have to worry about rust, because this thing will end up being out in the open. And I just don't want to have to deal with rust after I put it in. Okay, then I have, this was a special mount, and this was in my Blazer, and it was mounted to the back. The Blazer used to have a super winch for it that you can install in a regular 2-inch receiver, and this right here was mounted just like you see it right now in the back of the Blazer, where you can put your winch in there if you weren't using it. It was a former fire, part of a fire truck or fireman's group in Florida somewhere. So they mounted it. I ended up taking it off, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount it vertically like this against this piece of stainless, and then obviously the stainless will be mounted to the floor with grade 8 bolts, and this will be into the wall of the trailer. And then I'll show you how I hooked up my my winch. It actually is going to go vertical into there and have a little bit of space, and the winch will come out to about, right here, probably about 3 or 4 inches or 6 inches from the actual receiver. So I'll hook in the stainless piece I have here, as well as the mount for the winch, and then I'll bring the winch out and show you what I have. It's pretty cool. It's actually removable too, so it's going to be a pretty slick setup. The winch is set up for battery, so what I'm going to eventually do is hook a solar battery box right on the tongue right here, and I have a toolbox that I'm going to do that in, so that I'll be able to hook the winch right from there. I'll probably have to drill another hole to get the cable out right into the battery box. Alright, so basically that's it for right now. I'll hook it up and then I'll come back. Real quick, I wanted to give everybody a visual of how this is going to look. So this is, just think that this stainless is going to be, piece is going to be sitting at the back of the trailer, and then here's the winch, and you see the Champion winch right there. It's 3,500 pounds. Has a synthetic rope with it. I'm going to put a different hook on there because that hook looks pretty flimsy. But it's a pretty cool winch. I think it's a good value for the amount of money. And you see how I hooked it up on the bottom here. I got a receiver, a right angle receiver. I drilled through it two holes, and I hooked the winch onto a plate. This plate right here. I hooked it onto there. You see the 4 bolts that the winch is hooked on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Through the plate and through the receiver. So it's hooked on there pretty good, and they're grade 8 bolts. So they are going nowhere. Alright, so that's how it's going to look. Here's the finished product. Well, partially finished. I still got to wire it. So you see how I have it bolted in there. I'm going to get a lock for that. It won't prevent somebody from taking it, but it'll make it a lot more difficult. I have the 4 bolts with the mount against the stainless steel. 2 bolts on the bottom. They're grade 8, so I'm hoping that those 2 plus the 4 that are against the wall, which is about, I'd say, an 1/8 inch thick, should be enough. I don't anticipate using 3,500 pounds at any point, but it's there if I need it. And again, I'll change the hook. So I'll show you where I bolted the 2 bolts on the floor on the frame here. It's kind of difficult finding good spots, and I'll show you why I didn't do more. So we're underneath the frame right now. And right in the corner, you have some braces, and there they are. Same one on the other side. I had to drill through to get the bolt. I had to drill through the bottom one right here and 3/8 through there on both sides. Drilling through metal is not fun. I went through a bunch of drill bits. Again, I'm an advocate of Drill Hog because they have lifetime bits. I just send them back and they just give you new ones. And the whole kit, metal kit, actually Cobalt, was 44 bucks on eBay, so I recommend you get some. Anyways, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Beautiful day in Vermont. Give you a view of the mountains. One last look. I'll zoom in. Give you a good perspective. And that's it. Vermont Prepper out. As always, keep prepping. And hit subscribe or like. Give me a comment. What do you think? Take care.